Spain resorts to the Egyptian lawyer, Ashraf Nabil, to save one of its nationals from execution after the public prosecution in Egypt charged him with smuggling cannabis seeds into the country for cultivation to a Spanish citizen and joining an international criminal gang specializing in smuggling cannabis seeds into monitored by Interpol, which was monitored by Interpol, which provided the Egyptian authorities with information about this criminal gang and its upon his arrival at Sharm el-Sheikh airport, carrying a quantity of cannabis seeds, and after interrogating him and recording his confessions, the public prosecution presented him for trial while demanding the application of Article 33, Clause A and W, which punishes the importation of narcotic drugs and their seeds into the country with the death penalty. Considering that Spain does not apply or recognize the death penalty, the matter caused someone in Spain, and here Spain, resorted to the lawyer, the famous Egyptian Ashraf Nabil, to take on the defense of the citizen, the Spanish man threatened with execution in Egypt, which reached the point that a private plane was reserved for Nabil from Cairo to Sharm el-Sheikh to attend the trial sessions and plead comfortably. And Ashraf Nabil indeed managed to reduce the sentence from execution to 3 years of maximum security from defendant will be acquitted, they meaning he will be hanged by the neck and swing. And the one who mocked the lawyer Ashraf Nabil said, "You come to tarnish your name and reputation in a lost case." But after the ruling everything was silent, and they were striking hand after hand, wondering how the accused escaped the death penalty and was sentenced to 3 years and a large customs fine. However, Ashraf Nabil did not accept and was not satisfied with the verdict, even though it was a clear miracle. Ashraf Nabil wanted to impress the Spanish lawyers themselves, who had already expressed their opinion on the case that there was no loophole, and the miracle was that he escaped the death penalty. Life imprisonment. And of course they said this in Spanish. Ashraf Nabil went to appeal the ruling. The Court of Cassation said what? Yes, honestly, it didn't please them that the defendant escaped the death penalty and appealed the ruling to 3 years imprisonment and a fine of 5 million, which is considered less severe than the death penalty. And here came the biggest surprise that amazed the Spaniards themselves. The Court of Cassation accepted the appeal and reduced the sentence. Indeed, the Spanish citizen served the 1-year prison sentence, paid the £20,000 fine, and flew back to Spain. And with that, Spain turned to the Egyptian lawyer Ashraf Nabil and saved one of its citizens from execution in Egypt. He reduced the sentence before the court to 1 year of imprisonment. And not only that, he amazed the Spanish lawyers